His very finest, which is now reproduced in 2013, 11, 12, 10, the lot, by three guys named Stephen Bowman, Humphrey Bird and Ollie Baines. Collectively, they are Blake.
Hello.
Did you like that?
We did, actually, yeah. We were just thinking how nice that would be with a little ukulele in our show. Might do a little version. It'd be great.
Yeah, that was the Lettermen, who I believe you're big fans of.
We are, yeah, they're fantastic. We do a lot of work in the Philippines, and we found out we were researching the Lettermen and realised that they were massive stars out in the Philippines, and got a big following. But yeah, they're like the Beach Boys. They're a big inspiration.
Have you ever looked? The biggest hit was a song called "Come Back, Silly Girl." Have you ever heard that?
I haven't.
It's a lovely song. It would suit you.
Would it indeed?
We'll look it up.
Come Back, Silly Girl.
Come Back, Silly. It was also covered by Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet.
Right.
And the one I've just played, "The Way You Look Tonight," I first heard that by Dion.
Really? That's fantastic. I mean, my worry about Come Back Silly Girl is I'm not sure that's the way girls want to be spoken to these days.
What about The Way You Look Tonight with the song?
That's a good one.
And that wrath that crinkles your nose.
Of course, they would turn around and then say, "What, you mean I don't look like this every night?" But,
right.
Yeah.
Stephen, which is Stephen?
Yeah, I'm Stephen, just here.
Yeah, hello, Stephen. Are you the bass voice?
No, I've just got a bit of a cold.
Oh, I see. It's just that, in the group Blake, Stephen, fine, that's a pop star's name. You don't get many pop stars named Humphrey or Ollie.
Well, you
Not
do
till
now,
Ollie Murs came along.
Well, there's the odd actor. You got Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah, but you're not an actor, you're a singer. Don't be trying to wriggle out of it.
I can act if you want me to. And there's Humphrey Littleton, of course.
He blows trumpet, doesn't sing.
No, I can't play the trumpet
he
either.
did sing.
I'm pretty unique. I think that's the only way to describe
Exactly. It just shows you how talented the group must be to even get over that hazard.
The hazard of Humphrey's name, I know. It was a great stumbling block earlier.
You try being a kid with that name, I tell you.
Okay, the great thing about yourselves, lads, is as well as the voices, you've got personality, and that's very important.
Well, it's something...
Well, it makes up for ugly looks, doesn't it? That's the thing.
It never worked for me.
Stephen was made for the radio, but we're lucky, and especially when in the shows, it's something that we love to have a bit of banter, a bit of chat, and have a bit of interaction with the audience as well.
Yeah,
so
that's important.
If people turn up late, they're gonna know about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, because there are a lot of bands who, in between songs, are uncomfortable.
Yeah, I've actually seen that quite a few times. I agree with you, Billy. And it also makes the audience feel uncomfortable in those moments as well, because you've got often one of your kind of big matinee idols or big character you know very well, and you're expecting to get to know them a little bit, and they give you nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing at all.
Exactly. Stephen,
unlike Blake, and we give you so much.
Everything. You know them intimately as soon as you leave the arena.
Too much.
Well, the theatre, maybe. Let's not go that far.
We actually always spend a good half an hour to 45 minutes after every single show in every theatre around the UK meeting as many people from the audience as want to meet us, that's actually great fun, because we can find out what they liked about the show, maybe what they didn't like about the show, and we sign things for them, and we've got Blakeettes up and down the country and all over the world who've got to know us through those after-show signing sessions, and I know that many of them are listening now, so hello Blakeettes, we love you very much.
Oh, I like that, Blakeettes.
And their husbands. We know you get dragged along a lot. But
so how long has this been together, boys? Is it 8 years, something like that? 7 years?
Yeah, 7.5 years. So it's been a hell of a roller coaster, and we've been around the world a few times, and been in Runcorn a few times. We're excited about coming back there, and no, it's been an amazing time. We've got probably our biggest year yet. With some big international tours, as well as lots of gigs in the UK, so times are good.
Good, and you got lots of celebrity fans, including Shirley Bassey, and you gave a performance at her. Did you have the guts to do one of her songs, boys?
No. We would have loved to. I mean, things like Goldfinger, you can't touch.
No, but you could have done one of her big ballads, couldn't you?
Could have done, but we thought we'd leave that to her, because she did actually sing at her own birthday, being Shirley. But no, we just sang our own Blake version of Happy Birthday, and she enjoyed it, jumped on the stage, gave us a kiss each, and then gave us champagne for the rest of the evening. It's one of those nights I'll never forget.
And then she sat on your lap.
She did sit on my lap, yeah. Shirley, if you're listening, I'll never forget it.
Okay, so as well as the Blakeettes, you Blakeify other people's songs.
Yeah, we try. I mean, you know, but when you listen to the Letterman, you try and use harmony to give things a different sound. And in a Blake show, we'll sing everything from bits of classical music like Nessun Dorma all the way through to things like Snow Patrol, and we try and make them unique using our three voices and some musicality and everything from complete a cappella through to full symphony orchestra. So it's we try and Blake them up.
Yeah, Blakeify them.
Exactly.
You Blake, and it does as well, you know. I mean, I love hearing solo songs performed by a harmony group because it does give it it gives it a different meaning. It's such a fuller sound as well.
It is.
And it can even add to the most dramatic of songs.
I think that's very true. I think blend for a start is very important, but you're quite right to mention the sort of power and the emotion that it gives. I think when people particularly hear like a strong male voice or voices in harmony and they get that full chord, it's very evocative. That's not to say we don't have our solo moments as well. We all have solo moments several times in the show, and it's lovely for us to be able to sit back, actually, the other two who aren't singing at the time, and just do the backing vocals at that time, because you've got to have this light and shade in a concert as well.
Yeah, and presumably you pull each other's legs over it as well.
Oh, well, of course, yeah. Well, actually, Humphrey and I are very interchangeable. We often don't decide who's going to sing what until literally just before, you know, one of us stands at the microphone and says, "Do you want to do it tonight?" I want to do it tonight. So it is. Every gig is different in that respect.
You know, the thing is, Humphrey and Ollie, you know, they're proper bona fide classical musicians. In fairness, they picked me up from a karaoke bar about 8 years ago, so I've been learning slowly.
Is it that long? Gosh.
It is that long.
Still a way to go, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
And you've not been to a karaoke bar since?
He hasn't learned one.
I'm addicted. No, still loving it.
We had a great trip once in Japan, actually, and we found Stephen at about 5 in the morning in some karaoke bar somewhere in Tokyo. It took a while to track him down, but we got there in the end.
Okay, now you're at the Brindley and Runcorn, fabulous little place. I've done it myself a couple of times. The 11th of June they're there, Blake they are, and here's their version, which I remember playing when it first came out, by Lone Star, a wonderful song called Amazed. Thanks a lot, boys.
Thanks,
Billy.
Take care.
Thanks, bye.
Every time our eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you, it just keeps getting better. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. The smell of your skin, the taste of your kiss, the way you whisper in the dark, your hair all around me, baby, you surround me, touch every place in my heart, and it feels like the first time. Every time I wanna spend the whole night
Make the date June the 11th at the Brindley in Runcorn.